Who writes this stuff? First down and 10 of the 25, and they'll pitch it. Allen, and a big hole. Katron Allen, and he'll get to midfield. First down and 10 of the 49. Empty backfield. Grunkemeyer, quick toss, out wide, caught. That's Ross, and he'll
stop the run. Is going to play a huge piece in today's game.
On second down and 4, and Penn State on both sides of the field. And they'll run it. Looking for that first down. Katron Allen will not. First down and 10 at the 11. Saying play action on first down. Guns it over the middle, and he's got Carnell Tate.
Jeremiah Smith.
First down at the 31. Bo Jackson in the backfield. They give it to him, and he gets 27-yard line. Opening series for the Buckeyes. Here's a handoff. Bo Jackson, and Bojack not.
Nice block right here from the tight end, right up on the middle linebacker. That's Amari Campbell, the linebacker, and Max Clare puts the block on him, and it's a big hole for Bo Jackson right
field for Sayin. Here's Sayin looking near side, back shoulder caught. Guess who?
Ball placement as well. This is a great route. Watch this. He's just going to work right up the field right here. One-on-one coverage. You're not going to win many of those against number 4. And the ball placement was brilliant. Julian Sayin, again, accuracy. Look at him take Jeremiah Smith to the back shoulder
at the 46. Sayin again to throw it. Under pressure. Checks it down. And at the 40-yard line, down at 7 at the 43. The original Jay Cool was Joe Cool. Joe Montana underneath. And Jared's
the case. He's just going to continue to take advantage. You see the safety way in the middle of the field. Off coverage. That is an easy pitch and catch for a one-man wrecking ball.
First down and 10 at the 33. Here's a handoff. Jackson. And Bo Jackson with the 25 out of the eye. Donaldson in there. Second man through. They give it to him. He picks up the first. CJ, first and 10 of the 21. They fake the pitch. Sayin drops it off. Near side. Caught. Max Clare is in the backfield now for Ohio State. And they give it to CJ Donaldson. Not Kimmiju coming up and making the tackle.
You know, and this is one thing that Ohio State has struggled with. There's been way too many missed blocks up front. They had
third and 3 at the 14. Sayin underneath, caught. Jeremiah Smith, touchdown, Buckeyes.
Sure has. How about throwing a little RPO? What does that mean? Well, if the safety comes down, Julian Sayin is just going to send this ball right out where that blitz vacated into the area that is wide open. You attack the space with the football. Just so happens you do it with Jeremiah.
Grunkemeyer hands it off. Katron Allen.
In all college football.
6'4", 243, runs a 4.5. Here's a handoff to Allen. Grunkemeyer off his back foot, under pressure, and he just has to get.
Well, here's Reese right here, and you're going to see this pressure. He looks like he's lined up in coverage, and then he's going to come on a rush around the edge, and he just outrushes Drew Shelton, the tackle, just beats him with speed.
In Day's offense. Here's a handoff. Isaiah West.
He's getting the football. That's exactly what Ohio State wants to see.
Here's Sayin under pressure, lets it go, incomplete. Ion Tracy in coverage.
You know what's shocking? This is about to be the very first pass interference call against a defense playing against Ohio State. With all these great wide receivers, you would think there would be more. There's also a flag in the backfield.
They're offsetting fouls.
Sayin over the middle and caught. Ennis. Brandon Ennis and Carnell Tate. He'll gain 29.
But I want you to see now the focus on Smith. Look at the safety, eyes all over Jeremiah Smith. What does that leave? The opposite seam wide open. And what does Tom Brady tell us in the commercial? When the safety goes away, rip the seam.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard, he said.
Sayin again, under pressure, lets it go and throws it out of bounds. Now they shift. West running left with a hole. And a first down.
The true freshman. And they're trying to bring him along right now, it's, in particular with an offensive line that's also trying to find their way. Nice job up front there, locking up. And look at Carnell Tate. This is what I love about watching Ohio State.
Down and 10 to the 19. West again, trying to squeeze through the hole.
This college also goes the other way. You know, Ryan Day knows exactly what Jim Knowles is going to be trying to do.
Sayin swings it out wide to Ennis. He breaks a tackle, stays on his feet.
Ball out right away, right in front of Ennis, allows him to turn up the field. Good strong run from Brandon Ennis, a captain here for Ohio State.
Sayin straight ahead, Donaldson, first down Bucks.
Side of the offensive line. I think this is the group right here. When you're looking at this offensive line, Luke Montgomery and Carson Hinsman, they're probably the best two guys. Sareveld has done a nice job as well on that left tackle spot, 67. The left side of the offensive line has been a strength for Ohio State when they really tackle.
First down and goal at the 6. And Donaldson with the Cleveland Browns. Second and goal at the 7. Sayin looking, Sayin underneath, caught inside the... Sayin looks that way, in trouble, just flings it in, knocked down.
I tell you, this is a great rush right in the middle of this offensive line right here. Watch this spin move. That's a brilliant spin move by just a true freshman. That's Chaz Coleman with the pressure right in Sayin's face. And because it was so quick, he didn't have time to slide away. Sutton is there as well, Gus, like you said. And
from 22 yards. And it's good.
This is the New England Patriots defense that they run schematically.
First down and 10 at the 25, near side throw, Ross, and he's
loving it yesterday.
Trust me, the real Michael Myers was not 6'6", 265, walking around with a butcher's knife. Listen to this crowd. Here comes a blitz. Ruckemeyer underneath, nice toss. Devontae Ross ran a great route. And it's a first
open, so what they do is they clear out in front of Ross and then allow him to come behind those vacated routes. Some contact there, but in the route structure, that's not going to be called. And it's Roy, Trevor Pena from Syracuse, and they need more out of these guys.
Ruckemeyer with time. That one thrown.
And says just a second-time starter.
Second down and 10, in trouble, drops it off. Singleton, nice catch in space, and that's where they were. Nice job getting rid of that ball.
Yeah, and I really love this call from offensive coordinator Andy Kotelnicki. Allow that aggressive rush to come up the field and then get Singleton the ball out in space.
That's a gain of 16. Singleton now straight ahead.
That screen pass.
Second down and 5 at the 44. Here's the pitch. Allen gets outside, cuts it in. And Katron Allen.
This is the exact formation they used on the very first snap of the game. An extra offensive lineman in the game, and they're able to run that toss sweep around that left side. That's certainly a game plan that I would try to stick with if I was Andy Kotelnicki. You've got to keep this defense off balance. Run inside, get on the outside, try to get those screen passes.
Penn State moving the football now. At the 37, they're going to throw it. Clifford looking, Clifford, and he'll gun it.
And they're moving the football and then go to a gimmick, and it's second and long.
Clifford in as the Wildcat quarterback on second and 10. Third down and 10. Ruckemeyer looking. First down, Penn State. Ruckemeyer is settled down and is playing ball.
That's right, and there was very little pass rush. Ohio State only rushes 3. He's got time to survey the field. He gets all the way through those reads and then finally sees the completion. And there's Liam Clifford to move the chains.
24. Here's the handoff. Allen running around the right side.
Middle of the field down the seam.
11th play of the drive, and they'll run it. Singleton gets around the corner. Nice cut.
Tackle from Caleb Downs. And we've seen now Singleton get the ball in space a couple of times. And Gus, he looks like a different runner out in space so far. Certainly motivated. He knows that this is the film that these pro scouts.
Defense. Allen in the backfield. They give it to him, and he's dragged down from behind the pistol back. Singleton straight ahead, and he'll get inside season today. Third and goal at the 3. Singleton on the pitch. Singleton, touchdown, Nittany Lions.
In this toss sweep, now they've got extra offensive linemen in again. Watch these guys get out on the outside. And Ohio State has not adjusted to that formation. It's an overload again with the 6th offensive lineman. And just like I said, when they go back to the toss sweep, they do it. And Singleton is into the end.
First down and 10 of the 25 for the Buckeyes. Play fake. Saying with time. Dancing around. Drops it off near side. Incomplete.
And they've got help over the top on Smith. They were trying to get a play action down the field, and that one just way behind Ennis.
He's in the slot up there. Smith at the bottom of your screen. They'll run it. Jackson.
You know, this is one of the things, you know, you get this run right through here, and it's blocked perfectly well. And this is what they need from development out of their young backs, is the ability to make a secondary.
Saying empty backfield. Saying in trouble. Saying breaks a tackle, gets upfield, shows his legs, first down.
Sutton's going to come from this right side, and he just wins. I mean, great rush, but Saying just a subtle move, steps away from 2 Nittany Lions, tucks the ball away, and runs for a first.
First down. Underneath, it's caught. This time, Jeremiah Smith, and he'll pick up.
Gus, all this was started back on that 3rd down. Penn State had Julian Saying dead to rights. Can't get him down. He scrambles for a first down. Ohio State gets a little bit of rhythm.
Jackson stretches it out. And he's ridden
a double team Smith.
Second down and 7 of the 45. Saying steps into his throw. Touchdown! Tatum!
What a route. Watch, he's going to work up on the safety, and Zion Tracy just gets stuck inside. Tate takes off, ball just a hair underthrown, but I tell you, the contested catch this year always goes Tate's way. He has been remarkable. But I tell you what, man, Tate down the field has been such a threat this year.
3:41 to go here in the second quarter. And Penn State will run it. Corey Smith. And he gets stuck. And a handoff to Katron Allen. Nice cut. Lowers his shoulder. Penn State with all 3 timeouts. 2nd and 1. Grunkemeyer. That one thrown a lid. 3rd down and 1 at the 34. Allen looking for that first down, and he'll get it. First down and 10 at the 37. Allen. And approaching the 2-minute timeout. Grunkemeyer. On the move. Incomplete. At the bottom of your screen for Ohio State. That's Reese. Grunkemeyer. On the move. And quarter. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line for the Buckeyes. And it's Donaldson. Great energy, great enthusiasm on our team. And look at this. Picked up to the Nittany Lions half.
As Donaldson is fighting for extra yardage. Watch, he's just going to be stripped right there. That was Amari Campbell, the middle linebacker, who was wrestling with him. That ball came out. And then there's Chaz Coleman for the recovery. I mean, that is a huge strip right here. Now, Penn State has a short field. They mismanaged that last series.
Grunkemeyer gives it to Allen, and Allen hit at Grunkemeyer to Allen, and he'll get inside the 10. Down and 6 at the 9. Grunkemeyer sprints out, shovel pass.
Play call. You're going to get Katron Allen right here, and he's just going to slip in here for the shovel pass. As Grunkemeyer is going to extend the defense. Great block in there by T.J. Shanahan, the right guard, who comes around. He secures the linebacker, Arvell Reese. Nice job in the middle.
Who they all love. Still, first and goal at the 1. Allen, touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Great job over here by the right side. And then you've got Caleb Downs, who comes in, contacts Allen in the backfield, but you can see him reaching over the goal line with that ball. Contact happens about that 1 yard line, and then he just keeps fighting and is able to extend over the goal line for a Nittany Lion touchdown in his career, whether it was a...
For the Buckeyes. Play fake, Sayin rolls out of the pocket. Sideline throw, first down. Will Cow, first down. Ohio State. Sayin steps into his throw. Tate got it! Inside the Penn State!
And then Tate came screaming over the top. Really good protection by that offensive line. And you see the speed from Tate down the field. Just an inability.
Tate in motion. Jackson. And Bo Jackson gets for Tate. Second down and goal at the 2. Jackson. And he won't get in. Donaldson in. He's the power back. They give it to him. Leans. Touchdown Buckeyes.
Really good block by Servo, the left tackle over here. He opens it up. Luke Montgomery, 51, gets pushed back into the backfield, the left guard right there. But Donaldson's able to just elude that bit of pressure and find that green.
Buckeyes send it away. Corey Smith, the deep man. And he has to pick this one up off the bounce. Crosses the 10 and gets... I think, was that Urban coaching that team? First down and 10 at the 13. Grunkemeyer, far side, caught by Dinkins and out of bounds. Singleton. Push forward, and first down and 10. Grunkemeyer, short throw, caught, Pena. And he'll get forward.
Little shift here. Offensive line all on the right side.
Second down and 4. Pena again. Look at the first down. And first down and 10 at the 33. Clifford in at quarterback. They hand it off. From the 36. Grunkemeyer. Wide throw. Caught. And side to side now.
Look how fast Styles is. He's right there as Liam Clifford catches that ball. And now it's a third down opportunity for this defense to try.
Grunkemeyer. Nobody home, and he'll go down.
Nowhere to go with the football. Grunkemeyer has time initially, but you can see the coverage. Trying to find the tight end, nobody there. On the far side of the field, coverage doing a great job passing it off. Wide receivers not working open. Grunkemeier's trying to get out of the pocket.
Bo Jackson in the backfield. Sayin drops it out. Jeremiah Smith turns it up. Tate with 2 huge receptions today. Over 100 yards receiving. Now Sayin going deep for Smith. Got it! Jeremiah down at the turret. Julian Sayin sharing the sugar.
You know what this guy is, Gus?
What?
He's a regardless receiver. Regardless of the double coverage, give him a chance, throw him the football. Penn State's got 2 guys on him. They're trying to cover him with a third. You still throw him the football because he's that. You've got to take a shot to Jeremiah Smith.
First down and 10 of the 21-yard line. Sayin again. This time it's Tate. Ooh, beautiful.
Watch him come flying in here from the secondary, and the edge is clear, and he just goes right after the legs. That is a beautiful open field tackle.
Sayin. Here's Ennis, and Ennis breaks a tackle, but Julian Sayin over the middle, incomplete. And
you can see that right hand locked on his hip, the left hand over the shoulder, and he's just holding him right there, and Claire can't get to the ball.
Defense number 4, 15-yard penalty.
100 yards passing, 2 touchdown passes. First down and goal at the 8. Jackson. And he'll get close to the 5. They hand it off. Donaldson. Donaldson, single setback. It's his time. Play fake, Sayin looks. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Brett Christian.
What a great design. You've got Christian going down, and then he's going to sneak out of the backfield. Good play fake right there from Sayin. And then he just lofts it to the corner. And there.
Oh. Man. Can't wait to see that one. And this one will be brought out of the end zone by Quentin Martin Jr. Ill-advised. That's right.
I got mine.
That's right.
There we
Bruce
go.
is 60. Here's Gruckemeyer. And he gets it away. Now here's the deal with that given at the 21. Here's a handoff on the right side. Katron Allen. See, you didn't want to mess your hair up. You wouldn't put your hat on. I saw that.
I put it up. Create a picture for a completion for Gruckemeyer.
3rd down and 5. Gruckemeyer looking. Nobody there. Delivers. And it's Ross. Nice.
Gruckemeyer's got to leave the pocket. And then a missed tackle on the outside right there. It looks like Jermaine Matthews, number 7. He misses Devontae Ross, who's able to scamper for the first.
So 1st down at the 31. Katron Allen. He'll gain.
Ready for that.
2nd down and 10 at the 31. Gruckemeyer underneath, that ball deflected.
Right hand up. There's Kenyatta Jackson. And he's fighting for leverage, and then he just reaches up, bats that ball right down.
Gruckemeyer. Here comes the pressure. Phil Reese.
Tell you the explosiveness of Arvell Reese right here to get around the edge. And he just beats the tackle. Drew Shelton knocks his hands down, gets to the quarterback. Immediately, there is no chance for Gruckemeyer right there. Doesn't run past him. He just tracks him down and brings him. Arvell Reese, a missile.
Ennis ready to return from the 22. And he'll get up to the 30. Has been sensational today for Ohio State. And it's Peoples. And he'll pick up a 1st down. Heisman, maybe? We'll see. With a performance like this, Peoples again. Great story, Jenny. And I agree with those young men 100%. Just terrific, terrific.
A lot of from Ohio State so far this year.
That's what you were arguing with Chip Kelly about last year. I'll never forget that
quarter with that passing game down the field.
1st down and 10 at the 25. And Gruckemeyer to Singleton, who's ambushed.
That you get from Arvell Reese. So he's just right in the middle of the field. Here's your middle linebacker. So he sees Singleton, and then he just closes it down, and there's nowhere to go. The recognition, obviously, eyes in the backfield. He sees number 10 slide out for the screen, and there he is. You know, very smart player.
Boss for the Ohio State defense today. Gruckemeyer sprints out, delivers, and it's Ross. 3rd down and 7 at the 28. Penn State 6 of 11 on 3rd down conversions. Here's some trickery. Gruckemeyer.
Illegal motion, offense number 16. Witten motion from the line of scrimmage. That penalty's decline. You saw the play, 4th down.
So that'll make it 4th down and 21 as they lose 14. Jackson. Jackson. Go! Jackson! Out of bounds at the 10.
Boy, they've been waiting for something like this. Right over that left side of the offensive line. The explosive run that has eluded them all season long, and finally here in the second half after that passing game had taken over. And Bo Jackson finally is able to break one on this Penn State defense.
3rd play of 50 or more yards. Sayin over the middle. Oh, what a catch! Bo Jackson Smith! Money on the rise!
I don't understand. I really don't. Zakee Wheatley, number 6, is going to bat this ball up in the air. And then Smith goes up and just one-hands it. And what are we doing?
Come on, man.
Give me that. Touchdown.
1st down and 10 at the 25 for Penn State. Gruckemeyer lost it.
Penn State has run 17 plays in this second half for a total of, I believe it's going to be
at the 19-yard line. Grunkemeyer out wide. Pena, not a lot. We'll get back to the country. Number 3, passing defense. Number 8, rushing defense.
It's all about leverage out there. You see Sonny Styles. Did you see him stay outside?
3rd down and 15. Sideline throw, and it's a catch.
Beautiful.
Hudson.
And the timing here was perfect, and Kyron Hudson is able to extend and then just get that foot down before going out of bounds. It's by far the most successful snap of the day for Penn State.
A lot of positives for this Penn State. And they can build on these positive experiences. Wildcat quarterback in. That's Katron Allen.
17 points. All 4 of those teams ended up winning the national championship.
Grunkemeyer over the middle. Oh, nice throw and catch. Wonderful jump for 26.
These are 2 great throws. First to Kyron Hudson on the left side, and then here Grunkemeyer gets some time and layers this ball just over Arvell Reese to the young Kobe Howard, the freshman that they really like.
First down from the 34, and incomplete, and a flag coming up.
Action. So any contact forcibly to the head or neck area is going to be a targeting plus downs. Yeah, he goes upstairs with that shoulder, and I would be surprised if this is waved off. He almost always goes low into the body, but here as Dinkins misses that ball, look at him extend and go up and accelerate up into that face area of Dinkins with the shoulder. A long time, so I like that that's the direction that they went.
Katron Allen running hard today. Allen 10. A good drive for Penn State. Here's Allen again. Stutter step at the line of scrimmage. Tried to better than great against the number 1 team in the nation and the number 1 defense in the nation.
Good push here by the right side of the offensive line, and Singleton is able to find a little bit of a crease and then roll forward for the line to gain.
First down and goal. Grunkemeyer in the corner, incomplete. Grunkemeyer underneath. That worked earlier, not. Grunkemeyer, here's the pressure. Grunkemeyer throws, incomplete. 4th down and goal at the 7. Grunkemeyer in the end zone, and it's intercepted. Caleb Downs.
Well, Downs was laid over there in coverage. Watch as they're trying to get lined up, Ohio State. They did go with that man coverage. They're trying to send a pressure, and then Downs is just man-to-man, and they're trying to hit that slot. Dinkins to the corner of the end zone, and Downs just falls off of his man. That was Katron Allen. You know, these pictures for Penn State, these wide receiver pictures.
So Ohio State with the football at the 20. Bo Jackson.
This all crumbled in State College.
And Jackson again, first down.
When they lost to Oregon, and they've never recovered.
UCLA, Northwestern. And here's Jackson. 2-minute warning. Here's a handoff to Jackson. And quickly, Joel. On in 7 for the Buckeyes out of the offset eye. Peoples.
You know, for some of these openings, and rightly so.
I think Coach Kelly would be a great fit at Penn State.
On the country, that's a wild, staggering amount.
Pat Fitzgerald is available as well.
State in 2024, but it just hasn't materialized.